We get to an icon, a man who's done it all. Just there's really nothing he hasn't done. Cube.
Yeah. What's happening?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, man. Happy to be part of the CBS team.
I love it.
That's right.
This is year 3 for the Big 3. The first couple of years on FS1, and I watch a lot of the product. By the way, you're going to be signing my checks a little bit this year. I'm part of the broadcasting crew.
So happy to have you on. We honored to have you part of the Big 3. You know,
I don't know. Did we announce that yet?
We definitely know you're going to hype us up. So that's beautiful.
I can't. Rappaport's obviously doing his thing. I've known Custer for years because I used to work with Brian in New York. You know, it is amazing. I got to start with this. I've heard you say many times that, you know, in your mind, the concept of the Big 3 was just going back to the roots of basketball, picking up the orange pill. Who's going to stay on the concrete long enough? Who's tough enough? Who's better? But it's grown into so much more because, you know, the combine, the draft, it has really, and not that I put limitations on you because we've seen you do so much, but I got to tell you, it's bigger than I even thought. Is it bigger than you thought?
Well, I mean, it's as big as I hoped, and I think we got, you know, more room to grow. You know, I wouldn't really get these guys, you know, involved in anything like this if I couldn't do it, you know, at the top level, and if I couldn't set the stage that they're used to. You know, this is how we're used to seeing these guys in the arena, you know, and battling and playing, you know, real hard-nosed basketball, wanting to win. You know, nobody's out there getting rich, you know, at this point.
But they're already rich.
Well, you know, definitely. But
most of them.
But it's the love and passion of the game.
Yeah.
And that's really what it's all about. That's what it's about on the playground. You know, that's what it's about, you know, in high schools and colleges all over the country. And that's what we hope it's about in the pros. You know, it's about the love of winning and competition and actually going out and achieving something with your brothers or your sisters, you know?
Yeah, no,
I got you.
Properly introduced the man.
I did. I called him an icon and a legend. What else you want to do? Throw out the red carpet and kiss the sneakers?
Yes,
I mean, I called him an icon and a legend.
Now, we got into the Big 3 real quick.
Exactly.
That's really what it's all about.
Ice Cube in studio with us. Now, BT, I don't know if we announced this. We kind of alluded to it a couple of times. BT is going to be doing 5 or 6 games for the Big 3.
Going to Indianapolis this weekend.
Which is on CBS Sports Network.
No, CBS.
CBS.
Yes.
But ultimately.
And then the last hour on CBS Sports Network.
On CBS Sports Network. So all the families. I think this was maybe a year ago. I can't remember who we had on. I can't remember who we had in talking about this. But the Olympics are introducing a 3-on-3 tournament. Now, I don't want to give you guys too much credit and say you guys.
I mean, why not, baby? I'll take it.
Yeah, right.
You know, we did induce a thought that made you know, they were already dibbling and dabbling and maybe focusing, and hopefully the Big 3, you know, got them over the hump.
Is there a chance that any of these guys are going to go play, or is it going to be a completely different? I mean, I
why
would love
not?
that.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? I would watch it. I would be more apt to watch it if it was these guys as opposed to some of these other kids who I don't know.
Telling you to sing it.
Right? Look, the Olympics are 2020. I think is going to be in 2020. It's going to have 3-on-3 basketball, which is we haven't seen this yet, right?
And we have the best league in the world.
There you go.
When it comes to 3-on-3, I know FIBA thinking they doing something. That's cool. You know, amateur style of basketball. That's fine. It's great. But we have the best pro league in the world, and you know, why not have the dream team of 3-on-3 basketball?
Why not?
Representing the United States. Why not?
I like it. So I've seen you mess around with the 4-point shot. There's some different rules here.
Yeah.
And, you know, come correct. I mean, because we could probably find some old video on this. I mean, how were you when you were 12, 13? Yeah, I know you know you had trouble in doing different things, but could you actually play? I mean, did you have games?
I was nice.
He's not,
yeah, I mean,
use the word nice. We're going that far?
I was nice.
All right,
you know, I could play. You know, it wasn't a sport that I couldn't really play. You know, when I really put my mind to it, and basketball was one of my favorite sports. You know, if I would have grew another foot, you know what I mean? I would have really taken it serious. But you know, we had battles in our backyard. We had the best 3-on-3 battles in our backyard. And what's cool is to see the same thing. You know, it's almost like seeing those dudes back in the backyard, but they really got the height. They 7-footers playing. So it's but I loved hoop. You know, I played for the Inglewood YMCA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was the original Agent Zero. You know,
not Gilbert Arenas.
No, not Gilbert. You know, I had 0 and I had 00 at one point because my name was O'Shea. So I was like, you know, I'm going to put that 0 on.
I understand.
But you know, I love basketball. It was a big part of our neighborhood. Basketball and football. We played a little baseball on the street, but basketball and football was king.
We're talking Ice Cube is with us here on the show, Tiki and Tierney.
All right, I had a premise, Ice, started the show with, that LeBron,
yes,
he's out in L.A. now. So
yes,
he's your boy now.
Of course.
Out in L.A. That he owes us something special. Because all this manipulation, he's been doing his whole career, going to Miami, coming back to Cleveland, and then somehow winning a championship, going out to L.A. He's not out there to just chill.
No.
Right? He's out there to do something special. There's a reason that AD is now with Clutch, which is his agent. They have so much work to do. But in L.A., can he be loved?
Of course.
Can he be loved? But what does he got to do to get it? Because right now you
got to bring a chip.
There's a table of legends. It's the logo. It's Magic. It's Kareem.
You got
Kobe.
Wilt.
You got Shaq. They all got statues.
Jerry
right?
West, Byron Scott's
What's
revered,
he got to do?
but
What's
not
he got
quite
to do?
like that.
Bring a chip.
There you go.
That's one thing he got to do. Or I mean, he's not gonna be, you know, Elgin Baylor, you know, who you know, just spent years really, you know, doing great numbers and being a Laker for a long, long time. So he has, you know, 3 years or more if he wants to play more for the Lakers.
Pushing to 40.
Bring a chip, and he won't have any problems. He won't have any issues. It's the standard out there if you want to be, you know, beloved forever and ever and ever.
Yeah.
You know, but we love all our Lakers, all our ex-Lakers. You know, we give love. I mean, Samaki Walker could come back and get a little love. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you
Samaki.
if you
with the high socks, right?
Yeah, if you wore,
oh man,
you know, the purple and gold, we're gonna have a little affection for you. You know, even if it was for 1 year, half a year. But if you win the chip, then you know you get a star on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah. Well, here's a complicated question for you. Not really that complicated. If they do win, is it more love for AD, Anthony Davis, or is it LeBron? Because now there's two of them.
I think they equally get, you know, their share of love. But, you know, it's really going to be, you know, it's LeBron.
Yeah.
You know, LeBron is
He's the orchestrator.
the anchor.
Yeah.
He's the one who brought AD. So, no, LeBron, I think, you know, it's harder to even get AD to look this way.
Mm-hmm. So we have Ice Cube in studio, and it's an absolute honor. He's, you know, founded the BIG3. And by the way, Amy Trask, I've worked with Amy for years.
Oh, yeah,
How
the best.
brilliant is Amy Trask?
Oh my gosh, she's our glue. You know, she really, you know, has been around pro sports for a long time. So she's actually the most qualified to do this than we are. You know, because she's you know ran the Raiders for so long with Al Davis. So. You know, Jeff Quantnitz is our version of Al Davis. And so it's kind of cool to see her, you know, help us along the way, help us from falling in the pitfalls of professional sports, especially when you're trying to start a new league. And it's not easy. You know, you hope the sports world, you know, says, yo, more sports, let's jump on board. But, you know, everybody, you know, really looking at you and kind of waiting for you to fail before they kind of jump on. But, you know, we believe in it because we came in it as fans. You know, I wanted to see this as a fan come into existence. So, you know, for me, that's the purest form of wanting something is like, I just want to see it happen to enjoy it.
Not that you want to lose money, but you're obviously going there for a different reason. The passion is pulling you to it.
Yeah.
And then you make money, and then you get both.
Exactly. And we have the talent to make it happen.
Oh, my, you know,
as far as
good.
No, as far as the leadership group, we have the talent to make it happen with our backgrounds, with Amy background, my background, Jeff background. You know, we just got people in the right place. Clyde Drexler.
Dr. J, Rick Barry.
We got people in the right place.